quivering masses of acidic jelly and goo. Gelatinous cubes wobble through narrow caverns and dungeons, engulfing anything in their path. So these guys are actually very terrifying, so frankly, because they also have like a camouflage that you can't really see them. And so you might just walk into one by accident. So these guys are naturally transparent, making them actually very difficult to go ahead and see when they're stationary. And creatures and objects that actually get stuck in them begin to go ahead and dissolve and all that jazzeroonie. So we're actually going to go ahead and look at their stat block now. And why you should actually use them in your campaign. So first off, we can go ahead and see that they're pretty strong with CR2. They only have 6 AC though, 63 hit points, 15 movement, so you could outrun them hypothetically. Additionally, they also have the ooze cube trait. So they can engulf and all that different stuff. Additionally, they also have the transparent, which I was just talking about, so they can hide basically in plain sight. And you could just walk into them by accident. They also have a pseudobot attack, which does 3d6 plus 2, pretty strong actually, especially for a CR2, so that's average 12 damage. And then you also have the engulf ability, which is a DC 12 dexterity saving throw, pretty strong. And basically on a fail, they take 3d6 acid, and they can't cast spells or with the verbal component, so that does limit quite a few different spells. Unless you're a sorcerer or something like that. The sorcerers can go ahead and use like a sorcery point to go ahead and negate that. But it does take a 12 strength saving or athletics saving throw to go ahead and do it. Not saving throw, but check, I should say. And yeah, so guys, I've used these guys so many times in my different campaigns. They're very fun to use. I would definitely consider using them just because it kind of teaches you to be more cautious when you're going into a dungeon. Maybe send a scout ahead so that way maybe a familiar gets stuck rather than a player, something like that. But anyway, I think they're pretty crazy, pretty cool. They're a little strong for their CR2, I think, because 63 hit points is quite a bit, but they're pretty easy to hit. So I would say you could probably use them at level 2, but that is the lowest I would go. I would not suggest one of these guys at level 1 party just because that can one-shot them. A 3d6 is just crazy. But overall, I think they're great. Use them.